Hello student, I am Kalpana Kaur. Today we will learn about forms of organization. Before starting forms, first let's see the meaning of organization structure. See, organization structure is the outcome of organizing process. Organization structures specify the relationship between people, work and resources. In other words, we can say that it provides the framework which enables the enterprise to function as an integrated unit by regulating and coordinating the responsibility of individual and department. The definition of organization structure was given by Albert Henry is organization structure is the framework within which managerial and operating tasks are performed. From the above definition, we can say that it allows correlation and coordination among human, physical, and functional resources to accomplish the predetermined goal. The main purpose of creating organization structure is to allocate the authority and responsibility among members of the organization so that each person know who is responsible to whom and for what. After definition, let's see the forms of organization structure. There are 6 forms of organization. First one is line organization, second is line and staff organization, third is functional organization, fourth is project organization, fifth is matrix organization, and last one is committee organization. Let's start with first line organization. See, line organization is the oldest form of organization structure. It is also known as military, departmental, scalar, or vertical organization. In line organization, authority and responsibility flow vertically in an unbroken straight line from one level to another. Means authority flows from top to bottom and responsibility flow from bottom to top in a vertical straight line. In this, every subordinate receive order from his immediate superior or boss. Means he will receive order from only one superior. In line organization, there are 2 types of line organization. First one is pure line organization and second one is departmental line organization. Let's see first pure line organization. Under pure line organization, activity at any one level are similar. Means the activity done by the foreman A and foreman B and foreman C are same. Division are created to facilitate direction and control. The unit or division so created are self-contained and perform the assigned activity without any external help. Next one is departmental line organization. Under this form, different type of activities performed in each department. Means the whole work of organization divided into functional department, that is finance, marketing, production, personnel. You can see in chart also there are 4 department. First one is sales department, second one is production department, third one is finance department, and last one is personnel department, and each department are doing work related to their different type of work is performed in each department. Each department work as a self-contained self-sufficient unit under the control of departmental head. Means a foreman of sales manager will work the activity related to sale and get a order from from only sales manager, not from the production manager. After seeing the types and features of line organization, we can say that it is suitable for a small enterprise with a small number of employee and less level of authority. It can be used in a routine type of operation, and means in the industry which are engaged in continuous process like a sugar industry, textile industry, this type of organization structure can be used. Now next one is line and staff organization. Now second form of organization structure is line and staff organization. It is a modification of line organization. It means that it having a quality of line organization. Here line refers to those position and element of the organization which have a responsibility and authority and are accountable for accomplishment of primary objective, whereas staff refers to the element which are responsible and authority for providing advice and service to the line in the attainment of objective. See, in line and staff organization, staff personnel are attached to line executive to provide them specialized assistance on a matter of great importance to the enterprises. In this, authority moves down the hierarchical in the same way as in line organization, and specialists are only available to line manager for help or for advice. In this, line executive are responsible for the execution of work and for the accomplishment of organization objective, and the responsibility of staff is to just provide advice information to line executive so as to enable them to work more efficiently. The advice and console of the staff specialist is not binding on line executive. From chart we can say that from chart we can see that the authority flows from top to bottom, means managing director delegating his authority to manager division A, manager division B, and manager division C, and taking the help of staff specialist, means he can take a help of finance advice, finance department, human resource manager, legal advisory, and etc. For doing work. Means in horizontal form you are saying that there are four box, that is a financial advisory, assistant to MD, human resource manager, and legal advisory. These four are staff personnel, means these are personnel who are providing advice to line manager. Here line executive is your managing director. Now next form is, now the third form of organization structure is functional organization. It is based on the concept of functional foremanship, which was developed by F.W. Taylor. Taylor recommended that instead of usual practice of putting 20 to 30 workers under the charge of one foreman, a system of functional foremanship should be adopted. For this, he advocated the use of the following 8 staff specialists. First one is route clerk, second one is instruction card clerk, third one is time and cost clerk, and fourth one is disciplinary, fifth one is speed boss, and sixth one is inspector, seventh is repair boss, and eighth one is gang boss. Of these, the first four in chart we can see this. Of these, the first four means which are written in black are concerned with the planning work, and the remaining four which are written in a blue ink are responsible for execution. Functional foremanship is a pattern of supervision at the shop level rather than a organization structure. A functional organization is framed by grouping all the work to be done into a major functional department. Means all related work of one kind is placed in one department and one coordinating head. Means the manager of manufacturing is responsible and accountable for all manufacturing work done throughout the company in all the plant and for all the product line. The same would be hold true for marketing, personnel, finance, and other major kind of work. In a functional organization, line authority runs through many functional expert, and it is a multi in this unity of command is not followed because a subordinate is responsible to all those from whom he receive order. In other word, we can say that in this an individual subordinate receive instruction from several functional head. So here the unity of command principle is not followed. Now the next form of organization is now next fourth form of organization structure is project organization. See, a project organization is a temporary structure framed or formed to accomplish a specific task. In this we can say that there are different project A, project B, project C, and project D, and specialists from different functional department are drawn to complete the task of project A, project B, project C, and project D. uh, it is led by project manager, and he is responsible for coordinating. Means for project A, project manager of A is responsible, and for project B, project B manager will responsible. Now next is matrix organization. See, matrix organization is a combination of functional organizational structure and project organization structure. It is a structure designed to accomplish a specific project by using team of specialists from different department. Project manager is established to direct all work towards accomplishment of major project. Functional department represent the vertical chain of command, and project manager forms the horizontal chain of command. Team member are accountable to both the functional manager and project manager. See, in chart there are two projects, that is project A and project B, and for each project one manager is assigned. And in a vertical we can say that there are three departments. First one is production department, second one is marketing, and last one is finance. From each uh, uh, functional department represent the vertical chain. Means production, marketing, and finance are functional department, and project forms the horizontal chain, and here the worker are W, and they receive order from both, from project manager and from functional department. So they are responsible to both, means to production department also and to the project manager also. Now next form of organization is committee organization. A committee is a group of 3 or more person nominated or appointed to recommend or report on some issue assigned to them. It is a kind of staff organization formed to give advice to line manager. There are mostly two types of committee. First one is permanent committee or executive committee, and second one is ad hoc committee. See, permanent committee. Permanent committee, we can say that it is a formal committee. It is duly established as a part of organization structure with specially delegated duty and authority. On whereas the and they are on permanent basis, and it's continue for an infinite period. Whereas in ad hoc committee, it is a temporary committee for a specific purpose, and it stand dissolved after the purpose has been served. Thank you, class.